Arjun was a bright young man. He had dreams. Big dreams. He wanted to become successful, earn enough money to support his family, buy a comfortable home, and make his parents proud. But Arjun had one problem. A problem so small that nobody noticed it at first. Not even Arjun himself. He loved wasting time. Every morning, he would wake up and say, "I'll start working in 5 minutes." 5 minutes became 30. 30 minutes became an hour. An hour became an entire day. At first, it didn't seem dangerous. After all, everyone needs some relaxation, right? So Arjun spent hours scrolling through videos, watching random clips, checking social media, and chatting online. Whenever he saw successful people, he would think, "One day, I'll be like them." But that one day never came. Because every day looked exactly the same. One evening, his father came home tired after work. His shirt was soaked with sweat. His face showed exhaustion. Yet he smiled and asked, "Arjun, how are your studies going?" Arjun quickly replied, "Good, Dad. I'm working on them." But he wasn't. As soon as his father left the room, he returned to his phone. Days turned into weeks. Weeks turned into months. And slowly, opportunities began slipping away. One day, Arjun's best friend Ravi called him. "There's a skills training program starting next week. You should join. It could help us get better jobs." Arjun nodded. "Sure. I'll register tomorrow." Tomorrow came. Then another tomorrow. Then another. Eventually, registration closed. Ravi joined. Arjun didn't. Months later, Ravi started getting job interviews. Arjun watched from a distance. He felt slightly jealous. But instead of changing his habits, he distracted himself again. "I'll start improving next month." That became his favorite sentence. Next month. Next week. Tomorrow. Later. One afternoon, Arjun met an elderly man in a park. The old man sat quietly on a bench, feeding birds. Arjun sat nearby. The old man smiled. "Why do you look worried?" Arjun sighed. "I don't understand. I want success, but nothing is changing." The old man asked, "What did you do today to move closer to your goals?" Arjun remained silent. The old man continued, "What did you do yesterday?" Again, silence. Then the old man pointed toward a nearby tree. "Do you see that tree?" Arjun nodded. "I planted it 20 years ago. Every day I watered it. Just a little. Not much. But every day." The old man paused. Success is like that tree. People think it grows overnight. It doesn't. It grows from small actions repeated every day. Arjun listened carefully. Then the old man said something that stayed with him forever. "Time is the only thing rich and poor people receive equally. The difference is how they use it." For the first time, Arjun felt uncomfortable. Not because someone criticized him, but because he realized the truth. He wasn't failing because he lacked talent. He was failing because he was wasting the most valuable thing he had: his time. That night, Arjun couldn't sleep. He looked at old photos. Photos from school. Photos with friends. Photos from years ago. He remembered all the goals he had once written down. Most of them were still unfinished. Suddenly, he imagined his future. 5 years later. 10 years later. What if nothing changed? What if he kept saying tomorrow forever? The thought frightened him. The next morning, something different happened. When the alarm rang, Arjun wanted to press snooze. But he didn't. He got up immediately. It was a small victory. Then he made a simple plan. 1 hour for learning. 1 hour for exercise. 1 hour for improving his skills. No excuses. No delays. No tomorrow. The first week was difficult. His mind constantly wanted entertainment. His phone felt more attractive than his goals. Many times he almost gave up. But he remembered the old man's words. Success grows from small actions repeated every day. So he continued. Day after day. Week after week. Month after month. The changes were small at first. He learned new skills. He became healthier. His confidence improved. People began noticing. Even his parents noticed. One evening, his father smiled and said, "You seem different lately." Arjun smiled back. "I finally realized how much time I was wasting." His father placed a hand on his shoulder. "I'm proud of you." Those words meant more to Arjun than anything else. A year later, Arjun earned a good job. 2 years later, he received a promotion. He continued learning. Continued growing. Continued respecting his time. Years passed. The young man who once wasted entire days now planned every hour carefully. One day, while speaking to a group of students, someone asked him, "What is the biggest lesson you've learned in life?" Arjun smiled. Then he answered, "The biggest mistake I ever made wasn't failing." The room became silent. It was wasting time. He continued, "Failure teaches you something. But wasted time teaches nothing. Once time is gone, it never returns." The students listened carefully. Arjun looked around the room. He saw younger versions of himself sitting in those chairs. People full of dreams. People waiting for the perfect moment. So he shared one final message. If you have a dream, start today. Not next week. Not next month. Not next year. Today. Even one small step is better than waiting forever. Because every successful person you admire once had the same 24 hours you have. The difference is that they chose to use them. And that choice changed their lives. Time is life's most valuable treasure. Money lost can be earned again, but time lost never returns. Small actions done consistently every day create extraordinary success.